And good afternoon to you from the Storm Alert Weather Center. This is lead forecaster Daniel Wilson bringing you severe weather coverage this evening as we see a line of showers and thunderstorms developing. The National Weather Service in Louisville has indicated a special weather statement that would be for this storm, that the storm cell that is right here moving in to the parts of Casey County, the northern part of Russell County, and even through the central part of Adair County. We see a cell that could likely could bring hail, small hail in that area, right in the southwestern part of Adair County. But this cell that we're watching here would affect mainly Casey County and the northern part of Russell County. It's indicated by the National Weather Service in Louisville as moving to the east at 23 miles per hour, quarter-inch hail, and wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Seeing a lot of photographs being sent of the impressive cloud that it's moving through the area. The strongest part of this storm is now over the central part of Casey County, just to the southeast of Liberty, and back to the southwest. We now have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for Russell County and the eastern part of Adair County, central part of Casey County. Again, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for these areas. This is again, severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for the following parts of south central Kentucky. That would be northwestern Clinton. It'll be in effect for Russell County, northeastern Cumberland, south central Casey, and southern Adair County. That will be in effect until 6:15 Central Time, 7:15 on the Eastern Time Zone. Now we're going to make some pass some information along to you. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and penny-sized hail. The Weather Service says expect damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. Some of the areas located would be Jamestown and the central part of Clinton County. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for the following areas. That would include northwestern Clinton, for all of Russell County, northeastern Cumberland, south central Casey, and southern Adair County until 6:15 Central, 7:15 on the Eastern Time Zone. Now, I want to share with you some information that we have. The Weather Service, and again, we're not bashing them. In fact, we are an ambassador to their service. We work with the National Weather Service, and here's the interesting thing about this. We have I have a friend of mine that lives up in the areas of Highway 76 in the Millerfield. At 5:27 Central Time, we had, he sent me a picture of his tornado alert indicating severe storm. That's at 5:27 Central Time. And also they're reporting 35-mile-an-hour wind gust and some small hail. That would be in the Millerfield community. But at 5:27, his tornado alert device indicated a severe storm. And at 5:42, the National Weather Service indicates a severe thunderstorm warning. So if you do the math from 27, 37, about 12 minutes or so, lead time ahead of what the Weather Service is giving. Now, that is simply to state the radar image. The radar is so high up above the ground, a lot of the storms are missed as they move through. But our tornado alert did indicate a severe storm, and it did indicate it several minutes ahead of the National Weather Service. Again, we're not being critical to their efforts. We're simply stating that that we had reason to believe what was going on, and gave that information out ahead of time, that we felt like that there was would be a warning issued later, and there was. So again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning. That would be in effect for northwestern Clinton County, for Russell County, northeastern Cumberland, south central Casey, and southern Adair. This is in effect until 6:15 Central Daylight Time. The storm is moving to the east at about 30 miles per hour. Our tower cam here at the Storm Alert Center is showing those ominous-looking clouds that are moving into the city and much of this area. Now, the severe thunderstorms, this track of storms exist mainly, well, if you can see, it is over parts of Rockcastle County, the northern part of Pulaski, and then we have the cell that is now moving in and resulted in a warning issued for Russell County. But we have all of these severe thunderstorm warnings in effect by the National Weather Service in Louisville. We'd like to remind you that severe weather coverage is brought to you this afternoon by the fine folks at Joe Brown's Auto Body Repair in Columbia, also by Champion Service and Equipment, and by the folks up by the Russell County Hospital, McKinley Auction and Real Estate. Bringing you the weather coverage this evening here from the Storm Alert Center, Weather Authority for the Lake Cumberland, Green River, Russell, and surrounding counties. Again, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning, and that severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for parts of Russell, Clinton, and Adair County. This is in effect until 6:15 Central Time this evening. And for some reason, I have lost the warning polygons for the storm warning. See if we can bring those back up. I had not. Okay, there we go. The storm warning again is in effect for northwestern Clinton, for Russell County, northeastern Cumberland, south central Casey, southern Adair. Again, that's in effect until 15 minutes after 6 o'clock on the central time zone this evening. Reporting wind gusts 35 miles per hour in the areas of the Miller Field. If you have anything to report, please let us know. All right, so the timelines on the tornado alert based on the Weather Service or NOAA Weather Radio warning. We have a 15-minute warning. We had a 15-minute warning ahead of the Weather Service based on numerous tornado alert users here in the county. They're sending me pictures of their device activating and have a 15-minute heads up lead time from the storm as it approaches. As you can see, the possibility of hail up to a penny size and diameter. This would be as a result of this storm moving through the Lake Cumberland and the Green River area. This is the part of the cell that has developed, has gained intensity, and in fact, if we look at this special weather statement that's for areas around, since we cover Pulaski County, that northeastern part of Pulaski County special weather statement, that we could expect quarter-sized hail as a result of that storm, and also some strong thunderstorm winds up to 50 miles per hour. So that is what we're looking at now. If you are in the path of that storm, you should be seeking shelter. Remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. And again, this is the polygon for the severe thunderstorm warning. Right now, here at the studio, the Storm Alert Center, we still continue to show severe thunderstorm on the tornado alert device, a wind gust up to 28 miles per hour. And the thunder is beginning to roll as we speak. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect. For this area. If you are in the path of the storm, you should be seeking shelter and go indoors, because when thunder roars, you need to go indoors for protection from this storm. The one thing that we do have that's positive from this storm, it has lowered the temperature. We had a temperature today of 97, I think, is the high today, and it's right now 85 degrees, so that is a whole lot better than what it was during the daytime. I want to go on Facebook and see what is being indicated as we broadcast live this afternoon. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We have several people that's monitoring. Wayne County, nothing going on now for you all. McCreary County, nothing imminent for you guys. It's mainly that storm that we're watching that's moved and developed across. We're almost about to lose power here. We took a lightning flash, a couple of flickers. As the storm moves through, we're not seeing a lot of any severe winds associated with this, but the worst part of the storm has not arrived immediately where we are. Janet Newton, will it be headed toward Burnside? Jamestown's under a severe thunderstorm warning, Kelly. Severe storm warning for Jamestown. In fact, all of Russell County is under a severe thunderstorm warning until 6:15. That would be about another 20 minutes from now, as we see this cell continue to develop, continue to increase a little bit of intensity, especially on that southwestern part of in Adair County or in Russell County. And one of the negative things about the radar in this area, you can see how choppy everything is in regards to the to the data on the velocity mode. It's just very, very hard. In fact, you hear some of the TV people, they will mention the velocity modes and how that you can see the reds and the green couplets come together to show rotation. Well, once it gets into, as you can see here, into Russell Springs and into Russell County, that data seems to disappear because the radar is too high above the ground to detect what's going on at the surface. So that is one of the things that is a drawback and hinders a lot of the warning applications that are given. But we do have, again, a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect until 6:15 here for the Lake Cumberland and Green River area. I'm going to bring up our sponsorship while we do a little bit of adjustment to the radar, so just bear with me for just a moment. We would like to remind you of our sponsorships, and again, we are under a severe thunderstorm warning. That is in effect until 6:15 Central Time for much of all of Adair County, as well as Clinton County, this afternoon. Sponsorship, Joe Brown Auto Body in Columbia, 270-384-0422. The Champion Repair Service, 270-507-0514. And McKinley Auction Company at 270-866-6900. For all of your towing needs, call Joe. Miles Wilson will help you out with all of your needs for car repair. Give him a call, and if you're deciding to sell out and move and go somewhere else, or if you're looking for a home or property, McKinley Auction Company is the place you need to go, 866-6900. A little bit of adjustments there to the radar storm beginning to move into Russell County. We could see the possibility of hail up to a penny in diameter. And again, that the leading edge of that sail is moved into Russell Springs. Wind speed right now is anywhere between 9 and 15 miles per hour as the edge of that storm moves through. We can see the hail indicators. We could have hail up to almost 1.5 inches in diameter. That would be in areas of Russell County and the eastern part of Adair County, western part of Russell. We could have hail up to 1 inch in diameter as those storms move through this afternoon. And the track on this system as it makes its way through the area, the track wind gust up to 60 miles per hour and a 3/4 inch sized hail is possible with this storm. The rain is beginning to come down, and a lot of cloud to ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Wind gust, again, anywhere between 8 and 15 miles per hour. We're 0.2 of an inch shy of 1 inch of precipitation for today across, or at least here in the studio. The severe thunderstorm warning does continue for a part of south central Kentucky, and we'll go back over those counties in just a second. This would be for northwestern Clinton, Russell, northeastern Cumberland, south central Casey, and the southeastern Adair County. As in effect until 6:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 or 6:15 Central, 7:15 Eastern Time. Winds beginning to pick up quite a bit here at the studio as the storm moves through. The strongest part of the storm beginning to impact our area. We're now at 23 miles per hour, and the rain is coming down as our weather instrument indicates, like cats and dogs. It is raining torrential rainfall as we watch these cells begin to develop and move across the area. Again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning, and our tornado alert continues to indicate a severe storm. And we, the device here that we have had the warning 15 minutes ahead of the NOAA Weather Radio. And we're not trying to say that the weather radio is nothing. It just simply states this is another way that we have of tracking storms and letting you know what is going on and what is happening in the area. 15-minute headway. If it were a tornado, folks, we would have had 15 minutes. That's a long time to be warned and to be heads up over a storm. What are some of the areas that we're looking at now? The Blankenship Spur Road is one of the areas that's in line for the storm. Highway 619, also up there at the Bubby Flanagan Road, Highway 76, Harristown Road. That would be between Highway 3525 and the Eli community, Creelsboro, Rockhouse Bottom, and Union Chapel. All of this area likely to see strong thunderstorm winds and possibility of hail. All right, we have reports now of electricity out on the Clear Fork Road in the Eli community of Russell County. Again, Clear Fork Road in the Eli community, reports of electricity out. Right now, things have begun to calm down, and we can look back toward the northwest and see that the horizon is beginning to lighten up a little bit as a result of the storm. All right, I had to do the weatherman's job of telling people what to do and where to go. We had someone called and said, how bad is it going to be? How, do we need to seek shelter? And I told him to stay inside the house and not to wander out. Everything would be fine. This is not a tornado warning. This is a severe thunderstorm warning. And that storm is now moving into the central part of the county, and that would be the areas that we mentioned just a few moments ago. You can see how that storm has developed and continued to move to the southeast. The big picture across the state, that is the only severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect, and that's the one here in south central Kentucky. I'll check out our Facebook. Let's see, starting to rain in Science Hill, and we appreciate your comment, Brandy, from the Science Hill area, the Pulaski County line. Clouds are dropping, and that's at the Pulaski-Russell line. Nothing that would indicate a severe or a tornado. It's not. I don't think you're getting that. Maybe just some lowering of the clouds as that storm moves through. All right, let's go back up and look at the information, the special weather statements, and it's this is information that would impact Pulaski County, something that we talked about a little bit ago. A strong thunderstorm will impact parts of Pulaski County, and this is just now issued by the Weather Service out of Jackson, Kentucky. The storms will impact portions of Pulaski through 7:15 Eastern time. There were storms from near Woodstock to Cain's Store. Cain's Store is on East Highway 80 out of Russell County. The movement was to the east at 40 miles per hour. Winds over 30 miles per hour and pea-sized hail is possible. So that would be for Pulaski County. The other part of that cell would also include Pulaski. This would be some of the areas included Treadway, Fall Rock, Laurel Creek, Burning Springs, Sexton's Creek. These are areas back off to the east out of our coverage area. So we're not going to name them because I honestly don't know where they are, and I'm sure that you don't either. But we do have, again, that's severe thunderstorm warning for Russell County. That is in effect for here in the northwestern Clinton, northeastern Cumberland, south central Casey, and southeastern Adair County. That's in effect until 6:15 Central Time this Wednesday evening. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in to severe weather coverage this afternoon from the Storm Alert Center. Have a lot of people tuning in this afternoon. We appreciate that so much. We have about 193 people that's tuned in, and we appreciate everybody for tuning in and being part of this this broadcast. Right now, we do not have, Garnet, we do not have any tornado warning at all. And they're reporting maybe some rotation over their house around 9:10. It's kind of like the deal that I've told people from time to time. The person that indicates that, I'm not going to get on and say that there is a tornado or because I haven't seen it, but at the same time, I'm not going to discredit a viewer and say that there was, that they didn't see it. So just kind of take things very seriously. Go indoors. I'm not seeking shelter. It's all past us. And if you feel like you need to go somewhere, then by all means do it. But, we're just not getting into making everybody run for cover. This is a severe thunderstorm warning, and people should be heads up. Right now, no warning for Pulaski County. Special weather statement indicates a strong thunderstorm that was around Cain's Store up near Woodstock and moving to the east at 40. Expect pea-sized hail and 30-mile-an-hour winds. as that storm continues to the move to the east-southeast. With all the technology you have, if anybody has, we have reports now of trees down in Adair County, strong winds. Frank, let me know where that is, where the trees are down. That's very important to us. People are messaging about the weather. We're live here. I'm getting the information to you the best we can. It's hard to take individual messages and respond to those as storms move through, but we try our very best. Again, as we look at the storm warning that's in effect for Russell County, the storm warning will continue until 6:15 Central, and that will be in effect for the northwestern part of Clinton County, all of Russell, northeastern Cumberland, south central Casey, and southeastern Adair. This storm has the possibilities of wind gust up to 60 miles per hour. For the folks in Pulaski County, no warning in effect. 30-mile-an-hour winds are possible, and up to 1/4 inch sized hail. That would be possible in Pulaski County. But again, we do not have a warning in effect for Pulaski. The only place that is in effect is for Russell County. The heaviest part of the storm, as you can tell, the radar moved out of Russell Springs. Still some light to moderate rainfall, and we've had in the last since all of this started, the last little bit, we have 1/2 of an inch of rain that's fallen, and the temperature is now 76 degrees and falling. That is a welcome relief for this area. You know, thank God for the rain. We definitely need it, and even though we've had a couple of trees down, still worth the rainfall as it moves through. Okay, tree down on 76 off of 127 and 80. When will it be in Monticello if it holds together? That is the question. If it holds together, you're looking at probably 30 minutes. 30 to 35 minutes if it holds together, and the strongest part of the rainfall, you might say, is still back to your northwest. The storms will definitely weaken as they enter into the Wayne County part of Kentucky. But as of now, no warning has been extended. We're still about 3 minutes away from, or a couple of minutes away now from that warning expiring for Russell County and Clinton County. And the areas affected by that storm, severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, the Weather Service now says the severe thunderstorm warning will be allowed to expire for northwestern Cumberland, or all of the northeastern Cumberland, northwestern Clinton, for Russell County, south central Casey, and southeastern Adair County. This will expire in about a minute or so. So that is good news. Now, if that storm warning has been allowed to expire, we have a special weather statement that would include Wayne County and also the remaining part of Pulaski County that would include areas around Science Hill. This would include areas around Science Hill, south towards Somerset, Burnside, and the northern part of McCreary County. That would be in out of our coverage area, but that's the areas that we're looking at. Strong storms will impact northern Wayne, southwestern Laurel, southern Pulaski, and northeastern McCreary through 7:45 Eastern Time. This is the latest information from the National Weather Service out of the Jackson office. Some of the areas included would be the Mount Victory, the Betsy, Quentin, Gregory, and Delta area, and Monticello. Again, this is they're indicating winds in the excess of 30 miles per hour and pea-sized hail. That is impacting the area. We also have a special weather statement issued just now for southern Russell County. Strong thunderstorms, the winds in the excess of 40 miles per hour, and pea-sized hail is possible. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. The storms will remain over rural areas of southern Russell County. And in case you didn't know what rural means, that means areas that have very few people there. This would then also include north central Clinton County, including the communities of Jabez, Eli, Whittle, Carlos, Crillsboro, the Ono, the Vinnie community, Mantown, Sultan, Swan Pond Bottom, and Long Bottom. This is the areas that would be impacted. If you're on Lake Cumberland, get out of the water, move indoors. Remember that lightning can strike from a thunderstorm 10 miles out. If you can hear thunder, you're close enough to being struck by lightning, move to a safe shelter place, and do not be caught on the water during severe weather. The one thing that we're noticing on the radar that all the rain and precipitation has moved out of Adair County, and now in the southeastern part of Russell County, that would be areas around Crillsboro up through Jamestown, the Lake Cumberland State Park. But again, this severe thunderstorm warning has been allowed to expire. However, the Weather Service has indicated for that southeastern part of Russell County, strong thunderstorms, movement 35 miles an hour, and the possibility of winds 40 miles per hour and pea-sized hail. The Carlos community, heavy rainfall and the likelihood of small hail. I saw that message just a second ago. And while we're at it, if you ever want to make a donation to the Storm Alert Center, I want to take this opportunity to tell everybody, go back and look at our post about the woman who lost her home back in December the 10th and the 11th over in Benton, Kentucky. That's in Marshall County. And to show you where that is on the radars over here in western Kentucky. And when the tornado came through, it pretty much destroyed their home enough to where they could repair it. I mean, it lost the roof, some interior walls, and it was really a mess. They got everything back and were living in it. And then this past weekend, their home burned to the ground. They lost everything there, and it's really a bad situation. If you want to do something, I want to encourage you to go to your church on Sunday morning and ask your pastor if they'll take up a love offering. If you know people out there that don't go to church, run by the First National Bank in Russell Springs and leave a donation. It will be in the name of Jansen Lindsay Benefit. Janssen, Jansen Lindsay Benefit. And we're going to take all the money in one check to Western Kentucky in about 3 weeks. We're going to have an article in the newspapers and let everybody know that this is a good way to give. And I'm not getting one penny of this. It's all going to the bank. We're making the bank statement public. Anybody who wants to see it, if you think that there might be sticky fingers or something, you're welcome for a copy of the bank statement, because we're transparent. We want every penny that is raised to go there. I'm not taking anything for going, nothing for gas money, nothing for food. All of that will be on my dime, and everybody will be recognized that it is a effort from Russell and surrounding counties of how that we care about what has happened in other places. You can also mail your check to 36 West Steve Warner Drive. That is the First National Bank in Russell Springs, 36 West Steve Warner Drive. And whether you can do $1, $10, $5, or whatever, we would love for you to contribute for this. It's a sad situation. They're working people. They're good people. And we're just asking people to please reach out and help these individuals. It's going to be a little bit of time before the storm moves out of Jamestown. You can see the strongest part of the cells. We're going to show you where they're located. The strongest part is around Highway 1611. That would be in the Ono community. Highway 76 in the Ely community of eastern Russell County. Down in the southern part of Russell County around Highway 55, Clifty Creek Road, the Lake Cumberland State Park, the Union Chapel community, Mantown, Crillsboro. All of these areas remain not in a warning, but just in a strong thunderstorm advisory issued as a special weather statement by the Weather Service in Louisville. All right, based on what the radar says and everything going on, we'll probably go ahead and end our coverage now. There's no sense in continuing to talk when there's no warning in effect. But Wayne County could be on the lookout for some gusty winds, maybe some small hail. The latest information does not indicate that the storm is severe in nature. You can have some heavy rainfall. In fact, we've had almost 0.6 of an inch of rain since this storm moved through. And folks, it was very, very needed. And we should be thankful for that as those storm clouds move through. All right, let me see here. I don't like to cut anybody off. If there's anybody that has anything to report, I'm looking at Facebook now. We don't want to continue to drag this out because things are weakening and moving out of our coverage area. And for the folks that are in Wayne County, we're not leaving you uncovered. Just the fact that we do not have a warning for you guys, just a special weather statement with some gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour and quarter-sized hail is possible as the storm moves into Wayne County. Let's see. All right, so I think we're going to end our coverage with everything that's going on. Y'all can talk back and forth on the Facebook page. And where's the purple located? Right now, if we look at the purple colors on the radar, that would be indicative of small hail, and we'll tell you where that is. It's over in the Jabez community, Highway 3277. It would also be on Highway 619. That would be in the Ono community, or just south of Sultan, Rowena. Those are the areas where that we could see the possibility of some small hail and wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Clifty Creek Road, Keene Cemetery Road, that would be around the Lake Cumberland Country Store there on South 127. And again, these storms are moving out of the area. One quick glimpse to Facebook. Yep, large, it is moving into Jabez. And we do appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're going to take one more quick commercial break and let you know about Joe Brown's Auto Body in Columbia, 270-384-0422. If you have an accident, you need your vehicle painted, anything that you might desire for tow services, you need to call Joe Brown. Give Joe Brown a call at 270-384-0422. If you want a repair on your vehicle, maybe you have implement trouble, you need to call Miles Wilson. He's located off of 127 North at 270-507-0514, and the McKinley Auction Company at 270-866-6900. Final view of the radar this evening. No warnings in effect, but strong thunderstorm winds up to 30 to 40 miles per hour, and the possibility of small hail as it enters into the Jabez and Fallbush area of western Pulaski County. On behalf of everybody that, yes, the warning has expired. The beeping in the background is some of our detection equipment that's going off, but that is not indicating a severe storm. That's just some of our equipment that goes off occasionally when we have thunderstorms move through, but that is not a warning. All the warnings have expired, but there's a possibility of some gusty winds, small hail, as we mentioned, in Pulaski and Wayne County as those cells begin to move into that area. So thank you all for tuning in this evening to the Storm Alert Weather Center for severe weather coverage. First time we've had to do this for a while. We've got almost 0.6 of an inch of rain so far. Maybe we'll get a little bit more before it's all said and done. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a safe and pleasant good evening.